Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Recipe for Adventure. I'm your host, Freebie Wits, and joining me today is Sai. Sai, yell hello.
I think we've done this before, and I think I said that I don't want to do that because I'll get noise complaints.
I swear I said scream last time, didn't I? Or was it also
You might have
yelling?
said, you might have said scream, you might have said yell. Either way, I probably don't want to raise my voice too
Do it at
much.
a loud volume. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
My question today, and I'm going to jump right to it because I am very proud of this question. I'm very happy with it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
let's assume Dungeons and
hmm
Dragons gets
Yes,
adapted into another video game, right? If it
that is
was,
a
yeah,
very crazy assumption.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
will never happen again.
yeah, never again, never again. And let's just say, for all intents and purposes, it's not an RPG. What genre or like medium or like gameplay would you like to see a D&D game in?
Uh, oh, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Because like there are certain answers where I'm like, this would make more sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, like D&D has done good as like an MMO, and it's done things in certain other genres as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Personally, give me like a single player adventure story, kind of like you know, like how The Witcher does it. I don't care if you make me Dritz. Like
That's still kind
being
of
able
an
to play.
RPG, though.
I mean, yes, it doesn't have to be an like an RPG. Well, okay,
It's
RPG
difficult,
mechanics
isn't
have
it? It's difficult,
RPG
isn't it?
RPG mechanics have like softly worked their way into so many other genres as well.
Would you like me to answer mine? Because, like, it has no RPG mechanics, just about.
Okay.
So, you ever played Lethal Company or know of the idea behind it?
Yes.
Imagine a group of people trying to rob Strad von Zarovich's mansion. That is the game.
Okay.
Or not even just Strad, but like any like dungeon. Like
Dungeon. Yeah.
you're not supposed to like really fight the enemies. You're just a bunch of schmucks essentially who have
Trying to
like
trying to get in and get out with loot.
yeah, exactly. And like all the monsters, because they would be like D&D coded, you're like, oh, this is how the beholder works. Oh, this is how dragons work. We can sneak by them and not be too loud. And if we don't touch their specific treasure, we'll be fine. Oh, this is how uh, these specific monsters work. Like they can't see in the dark, or they can't see the light very well. And like there's so many different kinds of D&D monsters, like you can sort of like, and goblins, they're cowardly. So like if you travel in groups, you're generally fine, but if the goblins start outnumbering you, then you got to run like hell. Like
hmm
there's so many different D&D monsters you could sort of build these dungeons around, and different themes and whatnot.
Now, that inspired me to an actual answer that I think would better fit what you want as well.
Beautiful. Yes, that was my hope. Okay, what are you thinking?
A game kind of like Dungeon Keeper.
Okay, so you would be playing the, well, maybe not.
You would
Yeah.
you like the general idea is that you build your dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to protect it from you know
Adventurers.
adventurers, heroes, and looters and all that. So you need to have monsters to protect your areas. You need monsters to help, like like dig more space, so you've
How
got more areas,
how has
like that
that
kind of stuff.
how has that game not been made yet? It just
Well,
feels it's even got
not a
dungeon in the name,
not a Dungeons and Dragons version. I don't think has been made, unless
right?
I've missed something.
No, it
But yeah, like
hasn't been made. That's what I'm questioning. Why hasn't
yeah,
it been made? It's literally got dungeon in the name. It's
'cause, yeah, like
insane.
the idea of being like the big bad of like a lair, like being able to pick like, ooh, I'm gonna do a campaign as a dragon,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like recruiting like various minions. Like naturally, a dragon's going to have affinity with like kobolds, for example.
Like
But
I can
kobolds are
imagine
weak.
like the dragon doesn't even recruit like normally. It's just
Yeah,
tempting minions to come to you with your
yeah.
like sheer power and presence.
But the more sheer power and presence, the more likely more powerful adventures are going to come your way. So you need to have decent defenses so that you don't just fight every goddamn day of the week.
It's just, like I said, it feels so obvious. You could literally call the game Dungeon Master. It practically writes itself. It's once again, it's insane. It hasn't happened yet. Insane. All right. So, with that question out of the way, I do believe we are just finishing the Frozen Forge. Is there anything else we needed to add to it, you think?
So, in terms of like where we've gotten to, there's a couple of things that we should probably address.
Okay, yep, a few things
First
to clean
off,
up, yep.
Yeah, first off, we have just the young Blizzard Dragon. He is nameless.
Ooh.
It's like usually it's pretty cool to just give the dragon a name.
Alright, alright. How fantastical or basic do we want to be? Because we can just call him Frostbite and like call it a day, right?
I mean, Frostbite's actually pretty good. I'd probably just like change how it's spelt slightly.
Okay.
Like if I was gonna do it like
I'll let you change his name, sure.
like that, Frostbite.
Frostbite. Frostibiti.
Frostbite.
How would a
Because like
dwarf say it? Actually, yeah. What would the dwarven word for frostbite be? You think?
As one who does not actually speak Dwarvish, I do not know.
Hang on. How about? Because I'm trying to like frostbite, frost, bite. How about this?
Oh, let's see.
Frostbite. Oh, what do you think about that? Or is it too silly?
Frostbite. I mean, yeah, if you go on Dwarvish, that sounds about right.
Frostbite. All right, all right. Do we want to do anything with his name specifically, or do we just want to call him that and call it a day?
Frostbite. I mean, I think that's fine for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things we need to do. Second, we have a dragon. Now there is going to be hidden treasure in the area to the west, naturally.
Oh, right.
Behind the ice there. But we can get to that later. Naturally, the dragon is going to have some treasure in its own little hoard section.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And the giant skeleton would obviously be protecting some of that hoard. So we should do that fun little thing where we get out to DMG.
Oh yeah.
Do some hoard rolling.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna get the language done first.
Yep.
Okay. Once the dragon and the giant skeleton have been defeated, the ice around the area thaws enough to reveal the following treasure. All right, give me a little treasure hoard, please. What are we getting?
Okay. So we are at the 5 to 10 range for the treasure hoard.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get some good stuff.
All right, what do I roll? What am I rolling?
First off, we should start with just the amount of money that's going to be there no matter what.
Sure.
So, roll me 2d6.
Okay, 2d6. 10. Not too bad. Pretty good.
Okay. So, 10 is 1,000 copper pieces.
Exactly.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, because like they basically do just like general like bulk amounts of coinage, right?
Okay. 1,000 copper pieces.
Yep. Next, we're going to roll for silver, so another 2d6.
All right, 3. Ooh, not so good. What's that amount to?
3,000 silver pieces.
Ooh, much better.
Yeah, the copper is on the lower end because we're on a bit of a better hoard.
Okay. Another 2d6?
Okay, next, roll me 6d6.
Oh, much better. Oops, sorry. 22.
22. So that comes out to 2,200 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I will need 3d6.
9. Ooh. Exact
9?
lower end of average.
Yep. And 9 gives us 90 platinum pieces.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, like, automatically, a bunch of money that's obviously been looted and or, like, brought to the dragon over time.
Mm-mm-mm.
Now that the coinage is out of the way, here comes the fun part. The D100.
Ho, 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 ho. I'm a roll it.
So,
I'm a roll it. Ready?
yeah.
Wha-bang.
Do it. Oh! Oh!
What does that mean?
That is the big 100.
What does that give us?
So, in terms of, like, art, it gets us some good art objects. So we're going to start with that one first.
Okay.
So, where is my art objects? Because it gives us 2d4. So, if you roll me a 2d4,
mm-hmm.
3 art objects that are worth 250 GP each. So, if I have a look for my art section, I believe that's actually up through back a couple pages. Okay, so we're talking like silk robes of gold embroidery, brass mugs with jade inlay.
Oh, okay.
Dwarvish forge, brass mugs with jade inlay. That sounds perfectly like a bunch of really good dwarvish mugs.
Brass mugs with
jade inlay. Yep.
Do we just want to give 3 of them?
Yeah, 3 of them. Well, that's what you just rolled for. And I think that makes sense too. It's like we could mix up. It feels like 3 mugs of like 3 like dwarvish like mugs that are all like worth a lot. It makes sense. We're in a dwarvish forge.
Yeah. Okay. I will go with that. Beautiful.
Yeah. Now, here is where we get to the fun thing. So, the magic item tables, like the deeper in you go, the crazier the magic item.
Okay.
So normally, on like a table of like 0 to 4, you'll go like the first couple choices will get you A, then B, then C, and then really high rolls will get you F and G. The highest one is I. We don't have I on this table, but we do get to H. And on a roll of 100, you get to roll once on the magic item table H.
Okay. So do I roll another D100 or?
So I'm going to go over to the table for H, which has some of the more ridiculous magic items. Oh, yeah, no, there's some good stuff on here. So I'm going to need you to roll me a D100.
55.
And we'll work out if this is appropriate or not. Oh, hey, this makes sense.
What are we
I don't know how good it is,
but it makes sense.
It makes sense. So let me just go down. This is a set of adamantium half plate.
Oh, that does make a lot of sense.
So, this suit of armor is reinforced with adamantium, one of the hardest substances in existence. While you are wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And it does not require attunement.
Ooh. So
I think
yep.
for this area, I think that's like it's like perfect, right?
What page is that in the DMG?
Adamantine armor.
Yep.
Is page 150.
50. Okay, excellent. Beautiful. Page 150. As DMG, yeah. Page 150.
Yeah, and it's half plate, which is technically medium armor. So you don't have to be like a fighter or a paladin to wear it. You could be a ranger
or a cleric, or yeah.
But yeah,
I like that. So it can go to quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do we get anything? Do we get anything else, or is that it for now?
No, that is the big thing from
That's the big thing. Okay.
And like, there is treasure sealed away in the sub room later.
Yeah, we could definitely add stuff to that.
Yeah. So now that's 2. The third one we can technically leave for later. So I reckon rather than doing it now and then coming back to it later, I will keep pushing off the thing I've been wanting to do for a while, and I will leave it for later.
Right.
So, and that to that effect, I believe all that's left is to say the party levels up to level 6.
Beautiful.
As the forge dethaws.
The party levels up to level... Shoot, what level are they up to at this point, actually?
They should be level 6 now, I believe.
Level 6. That feels just about right, I think.
Because, like, I hope I'm right.
I think I'm pretty sure you're right, because I think last time we left them, they just gained access to level 3 spells. So
yes, because level 1 and level 2. Actually, wait. Level 1 and level 2 were the first adventure. Well, the first bit, introduction to Slate Town and all that. Level 3 and level 4 were Cashanopolis and Kraken's Paw. Level 5 was the adventure up here to the dragon, and level 6 is going to be the grand return.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Level 6.
Okay, so the player should level up to level 6. The dungeon then transitions into... Let's see. Grizzled Forge Unleashed. I love that wording.
Yep. And the map gets a bit bigger.
To the map. Grizzled Forge Unleashed. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
I think I misspelled Grizzle. Yes, I did.
It is important you spell it right.
Excellent.
Shows our integrity and willingness to pay attention to our own mistakes. So, now here's the part where we start getting crazy, right? Because it's been a while. I think it's finally time. If he doesn't have one yet,
Giovanni.
Father Giovanni needs to have his stat block properly checked.
Oh yeah, so he has to be a cleric, right? Like that's...
Yeah, actually, no, I do have a stat block for him.
You do? Oh.
Pretty basic, but he does have one.
Oh yes.
And he has goddamn Spirit Guardians.
What level is he, like, at the moment? Like...
In terms of CR, he's CR2.
Okay, we need
he's definitely not going to be alone.
No.
However, since he's more of a manipulator than a straight-up brawler, it makes sense for him to start off weak.
I guess he does have a level 3 spell, but I do want to give him, like, at least make him a bit tougher. So obviously, chain shirt, armor class 13, but, like, is there a way we can give him, like some sort of other magic items, like a ring of, like, warding or something like that?
Oh, we can make some adjustments. This is just the basic priest stat block that we're working with at the moment.
Oh.
We can tweak this to make him stronger.
Okay, yeah. Give him a
that's
ring
why
that
he's
boosts his
just.
AC for sure. Like I want him to be annoying to the players.
Well, I think one of the first things we should think about is right.
Yeah.
We don't have to give him a ring.
No.
A good piece of armor, for like wearing, is like the breastplate. And like breastplate can be worn underneath armor without it being like too visible.
I guess, yeah. Oh, and he's wearing like big, like bulky priest clothes as well.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell that he's wearing it sometimes.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure breastplate. I'm gonna have to check. A fairly sure breastplate raises his AC to 14 plus Dex. And if we have a look, at the moment he doesn't have any strength or Dex. So I think we should probably consider actually giving him some, physical stats.
Do we want to increase his wisdom and charisma, actually?
To
reflect that he's like a master manipulator?
How about this?
Oh?
This is the base stat block for a priest.
Yes.
Let's just go all out and just give him +1 to every stat.
Oh, yes. So like
so
12
I'm gonna
strength, 12 dex, yeah.
No. Like he's still not a physical fighter, but he is going to be a lot more like cunning, intelligent,
yeah,
manipulative. Okay, and then immediately they'll bump his HP up another bump. So that is that. His macing skills will be slightly higher. I don't think the mace is really his go-to thing. It'd be more of a I will use it because I can kind of thing.
It's his last resort, if any.
Yeah. And I should change this to properly reference the fact he should have slightly higher. So, boom.
Oh, yes, his DC and stuff like that. Yes,
yeah, his DCs will increase. So, at the moment, DC 14 is like not too strong, but also not like terribly weak.
We could probably get rid of like the priest has the following cleric spells prepared because we're going to be manually like changing that up anyways, eh?
Yeah, we could make it say Father Giovanni.
Yeah. It's like.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, do we want him to like confront the players near the entrance, like he's like waiting at the back, getting ready to go in, sort of thing, while the rest of his men are like scouring the place of what he assumes to be kobolds, and then it gets a bit warm and he's very confused on what's going on.
So, my thought is right. We are doing a reverse journey, where it's now getting back from here back to Slate Town. And we introduced in Kraken's Pearl that a defeated bandit leader can come back.
Yeah, stronger, more evil.
So the only bandit who has not had a chance to fight yet is Father Giovanni. I want to put Father Giovanni at the very start.
Oh, you really are.
To then over the 7-day journey, bring him back near the very end.
Oh, as a devil, right. I just realized something that we've forgotten. Well, maybe we haven't forgotten it, but like something that we've kind of been brushing off. The shapes in the ice.
Yes. So we will get to that in a short second as well. So, the shapes in the ice. That's why I kind of want to do a thing. Like, we mentioned that it makes sense for undead to be in there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why Father Giovanni has to be at the front. He's a terrible person, but he is a priest. And so we can start off the encounter with him emerging from like maybe I'd say the left side.
Yeah. as
like
his like support gets cut
as
off behind
yeah,
him.
behind him, and he sees the undead, and he turn undeads, the undead that emerge from here,
Mm-mm.
only for everyone to then see him and be like, wait, why is Father Giovanni here?
Oh wait. At this point, they may not even realize he's a bandit yet, because like if they see him alone, they'll be like, "Oh, Father Giovanni's here to help against all these undead."
Well, that's why it should be him and like one or two of his bandits.
So like there's no mistaking it.
There's no mistaking it. It's like, oh, it's a thing.
So like a couple bandit spies turn up.
Mm-hmm. And Father Giovanni coming in to basically blast the undead that have just been released.
So I know
in terms of undead,
I know it's bad to like assume what the players are going to be doing, but we can assume that the players are going to be looting the area, right? And we can say in that time, this
in
happened.
that time, yeah, in this time, the ice is melting as you're looting everything, and then once the party have like leveled up, because you prompt them to level up, it's like cool. The ice has nearly finished melting. The water's pooled on the ground where the ice used to be, and then in the distance, down back at like the main forging area, you hear the sounds of you hear the sounds of movement, and then you look down and like you direct people's attentions downwards and show what happens. And I think that's a good way to kind of set the scene, almost like a cutscene type of moment.
So it's like down south, something stirs.
Yeah.
From the ice. Undead monsters emerge, ready to feast upon the living. However, before they can even detect you, they see something else living emerge from the southwest hallway that you had come from. Father Giovanni turning the dead with his holy power. However, flanking him are two bandits from the chain gang. There we go.
Yep.
So we don't even have like oh wait, no. We can say turning the undead to dust. Turning the dead to dust with his holy power. There we go. To like give an idea of how powerful he is. So he just turns up, blasts the undead, and he just like, wait, what? What are you guys doing here? He is very confused about the party's presence. There we go. Anything you want to add?
In terms of like exact wording,
I do want to add like the actual undead in these areas just for like the cinematic purposes. So like
yes. Well, that's what I was kind of like peeking at the time. I think, in terms of like undead that a 5th level cleric could kill just automatically. We're looking at like CR 1/2 and lower. So, and I think some really good ones that are like really dangerous are shadows.
Oh, you really like those guys. As someone who like has played in your campaigns, I feel like you really like those guys.
Shadows are both weak and hyper dangerous at the same time.
I found the perfect shadow token. If you'd like to have a quick look, we don't have to use this one, but have a look.
Bad. Freebie Wit's bad. Just
yeah, throw your shadow tokens on if you got them. I'm pretty sure you do.
I should hopefully have them.
Because you literally threw them at us last time I played.
Well, I have tokens I have made, but I also have like official Roll20 tokens.
Oh.
That is so creepy.
I like it.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, it's terrifying. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And let me just have a look. Boom, boom, boom. And I can theoretically put them in the same spots. So boom, boom, boom. And where the shadows would have been.
Roughly. There should be one more somewhere. Yep.
He's up and to the right.
Yep, yes he is.
And yeah, that way we've got like the shadows. Like they would have been really dangerous. But, you know, Father Giovanni blasts them using
we'll put him
Turn
on
Undead.
We want to put them on the GM layer then first. Father Giovanni and the two bandits, I think. And then like when they actually turn up, then we'll just reveal them. It's like, hey, they came from like the left-hand side just before the bridge disappeared.
Yeah.
And then at first the players will be like, yay, Father Giovanni, what the heck are they doing here? So it's like that little realization. I do want to make it so like it's obvious that Father Giovanni's in league with them. So maybe he says something like, damn, you've seen me with the chain gang. You know too much now. Okay.
And maybe even say something like, you should still be tired after fighting that dragon.
But, you know what? But, I'm going to do the manipulated thing even more.
Yeah.
You know too much now. That said, you must be tired after fighting that dragon. Why don't you work for me now that you've seen my true colors? And then based on that, players have to roll an insight check. Insight DC. What's his deception at? 17, I think it was.
Well, if we go have a look at Father Giovanni's stat block,
16.
His it will actually be higher because I forgot to bump all those up by the 1.
Oh.
So it will be 17.
Oh, okay. It is 17. 17. Father Giovanni wants to lower your guard so he can dispose of you with less effort. There we go. So like even if you say, yeah, you know what, we'll join you, we'll work for you, he will, even if the party becomes split, he'll even work with the traitor until everyone else is dead or knocked out. There we go. Just to make him even more of a bastard. If you've already betrayed your friends once, who's to say you wouldn't betray me in the future? There we go. So, I just realized we should start numbering these areas.
So, yes, we need to renumber. Now, do we want to use the same numbers as the previous just for ease, or do you want to renumber because there's more now?
I think we want to. Do we have
I think using the same numbers is probably for the best.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's reuse numbers. Okay.
I'm gonna go fetch the numbers.
Oh, okay. I've already put 5 in there. If you wanna. So. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Apparently, it only copied 5. Well, I could just do this. I don't need to copy anything. I could just do it the hard way or the easy way, depending on the point of view. So I think if we should probably fill in this side room here as number 6.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. I just realized this is gonna be a bit difficult. How do I? Okay.
And then I think 7, 8, 9 is how I'd probably do it.
Okay. So the way I'm just trying to figure out how to word everything. Go to section 6 first. Section 5. This is where the players start. And where?
Section 4 is where you'd go down to, not 6.
Oh, yes, correct. You are correct. Control X, Control V. Right. Go to section 4 first.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, shall we do this sequentially, like how the players would encounter everything?
Yeah. Like, it's going to be a bit of a mess while doing the numbers, but I think we should do it in the way that it makes sense for the party to kind of get the options. So, to that effect, I would note in the section 4 that the ice bridge to 3 has melted, leaving a long gap between the two.
Okay. Nope, okay. The ice bridge to section 3 has melted, leaving a large gap where lava now boils between. That can be easily jumped, actually, by the looks of it. Let me...
It's like 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, I've been playing a monk, so I'm...
As a monk, you can jump it, and that's the thing. I think it's fine that there are certain classes and or certain spells that will allow you to get across the other side. But the trick is...
You split the party potentially doing that.
You potentially split the party, and if there are people left behind from Father's group, they'd be in number 3, ready to fight. And so you have yourself a interesting situation that you've just put yourself in.
So I would, in that case, quickly just copy some shadows, put them over here, and then throw some more bandit spies onto the ground, like fighting them essentially.
Yeah, there was 2 shadows, I believe.
I've already thrown them up there.
Yep.
They're not in their exact spaces, but like the party doesn't need to see that area yet. It can be like shrouded in darkness, fog of war, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think like the left-hand side is more Bandit City essentially, but then the right-hand side is where all the undead are.
Yep. So
Section 8. What are we putting there? What is this room? What is it? How does it speak to you?
Well, I always like this area was the one that I kind of made extra. This to me feels like a sort of like these look like machines, right? There's pipes in them, and then there's like the metal forging and all that.
Sure.
This feels like the pump station to pump the lava elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
And there's even like a chair for like a supervisor to watch. And we can put as many undead here as we want on this map because it was separate and not in the ice section.
What kind of undead you thinking of?
So far we have shown shadows and a vampire.
Oh yeah.
So we've had a couple of things here and there. I think what could be really cool. I want to do at some point maybe a ghoul or a ghost. The undead that basically have been like starved to death.
I was just thinking of ghouls, yeah.
Because I really like ghouls. I think ghouls are a pretty cool type of undead. And we can even describe them as like dwarvish ghouls.
Oh, desiccated, starving, and just coming out like they look frostbitten. Yet, like their muscles, like their dead muscles, are forcing their limbs to move almost.
Yep.
Okay. This area can be heard before it is seen. Hissing sounds, hissing, smashing, and what's the sound of pumping? Sucking sounds.
I'd say maybe like slurping sounds.
Hissing, slurping,
gurgling,
and gurgling. Yes, I love that. Gurgling sounds echo through this room as rumbling machines, once dormant, spring to life. With its newfound warmth, the undead that were once frozen here now spring to undead life. Okay. Oh yeah.
So I was thinking 5 ghouls and then a ghast who was potentially the supervisor before the area got frozen over.
They're short, stocky bodies. Frostbitten, now forced to move. Okay.
It was like ghouls and ghasts can still be dangerous, even like at low levels, because their claws, while not accurate, have that paralysis on them, so they can be pretty dangerous.
Like they will just keep going and going, and like they just need one lucky hit to really bring you down.
To really start to do that damage, yeah.
So I'm just gonna make a note here for the GM. DM notes. Ghouls can be very dangerous due to their paralyzing touch. However, due to their mindless nature, they would not spread their attack around and make the most use of it. Because like if I had a paralyzing attack, I'd try to affect as many people as possible, right? Where these guys, they might just try to go for this closest enemy.
Ghouls are also not that unintelligent. They have intelligence of 7. They're just very hungry and focused.
Yeah.
But just the idea of like a bunch of dwarves finally unfrozen they basically died of hypothermia and starvation from that being covered in ice for so long.
Okay. Due to their almost mindless nature. Alright, do we want to put any loot in here by any chance? Or, like, anything of note that the players can do in here? Or just make it a monster encounter, essentially?
I feel like this room should be, like, the first... Oh, we're actually fighting... Like, we have to fight the undead type room.
Yeah, okay, okay. How big are these pump machines, by the way? Or is this like one giant machine, like a big fountain?
I like the idea of it being one big machine.
Okay, okay.
But,
there is a large fountain-like machine in the middle with pipes snaking through it, chugging and pumping lava. So we don't exactly need to tell the players what it does per se, but we can sort of describe what it's doing.
Yeah.
Like, they can look at it and come to their own conclusions.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You know what? I do want to make it a mechanic. Due to how hot the machine is, any creature adjacent to it, when their turn ends, takes 1 fire damage. If a creature touches the machine directly, they take 1d6 fire damage. How's that sound?
I just check it. So how much it takes some damage. Just doing directly with. Yeah, because you could do things like shove attempts and shoving people into, like, touching it and stuff.
Yeah. It's just a little flavor thing. Like, I don't think it'll make too much impact in the game, but, like, give players, like, environmental danger stuff, and they will use it.
Speaking of environmental danger stuff, the path both north and south, you'll notice that the walls are a bit different.
Oh, there are no walls.
Well, they're meant to be more of like thin railings than actual walls.
Oh.
So you can look over the lava.
So you can just throw people overboard, defenestrate
Potentially, yes.
What do we want to do with number 7 then?
So, like, for number 7, I intended to be kind of like a dwarvish sleeping room. With stone beds for the dwarves to rest on.
Makes sense.
So I'm not too sure if I want to do anything like particular, or like, do I want to put enemies in this room? I feel like yes, because there was like ice in there, but I'm not too sure what I want to put in there, if anything.
What if we just put a bunch of zombies for each bed, and they're all just starting to get up?
Some basic zombies, we could.
Yeah. Just
the other thing I was considering is do you remember the skeleton juggernaut that I've put up against you guys a couple of times?
Yeah, I vaguely remember those guys. Yeah.
But like the big, like, massive skeletons that when you beat it, it falls apart.
Yeah, I remember that. You've thrown like 3 or 4 of them at us, I think. You want to throw... Okay, yeah, let's do that. Are they actually a D&D thing, or were they something that you made?
So, they are from Ghosts of Saltmarsh. I had to find these ones online when I was looking for cool stuff. But the idea is, it's basically like the skeletal remains have been like so entangled and like just cramped together that they basically rise as their own thing. So the idea is,
as someone who's thrown meat in the freezer, I've seen what happens when they get stuck. Like, what happens when they get like too meshed and frozen together. I can believe that.
So the downside is that the skeletal juggernaut splits into 12 skeletons upon death.
There are 12 rooms in here. I mean, 12 beds in here.
Oh, is it actually 12?
It is exactly 12.
Oh, it is. You know, I'm just going to build the skeletal juggernaut. Okay, let's go.
Put it in. Put it in.
Yeah, I'll have to build it because I don't have Ghost Assault Marsh on my Roll20 stuff.
Okay, I'll roll the description.
Yeah.
The whole way is covered in a layer of water, of cool, icy water, as you make your way to the sleeping quarters. There you find the once sleeping inhabitants literally frozen together. Not even the heat has managed to thaw and disentangle this skeletal juggernaut that wants nothing more than to destroy all living things. There we go.
Bludgeoning, immune to poison because it's undead. It should be immune to poison. Immune to exhaustion, and immune to the poisoned condition. Oh, I put that in place. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I mean I did, but didn't. As a pile of skeletons, it has dark vision, because of course it does. And a passive perception of 9. Go Skelebro. But yeah, no, the cool thing about the skeletal juggernaut from Ghost of Saltmarsh, as you've experienced, is the fact that it basically falls apart into a bunch of just regular skeletons once it
takes
is
enough
defeated.
Damage, yeah.
Now, the fun thing about the skeletal juggernaut is its other trait, falling apart. Where while it's at full life, it's fine. But as soon as it starts taking damage, it takes 10 damage at the start of each of its turns. It loses 10 hit points.
Oh.
So it will fall apart as soon as it starts to take damage, no matter what. And that kind of is like a really cool kind of thing.
That's really like, cool. Like yeah, the more dangerous it gets, the weaker it gets almost.
Like it literally, it becomes a ticking time bomb to when it becomes just
skeletons everywhere.
Skeletons everywhere.
And the most it can create is 12 skeletons.
Yeah.
I like that. It works here a lot.
Yeah, that was unintentional, but I will take it. I was just thinking about it because I noticed it while I was like looking for various undead online. I'm like, oh yeah, I've used you before. And they are really nice.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
It really helps kind of up the danger of just like the regular little Skelebros. The skeletons are cool, but they kind of, they don't scale too well unless you go into liches and like variants. And this one allows the little skeletons to have their day and eat their cake. So there we go, skeletal juggernaut. And I will even get my token that I use for it.
I have inserted a piece of loot. Once defeated, the players can find a ball of chains wrapped and tangled together.
Ooh.
Players can attempt a, let's say, dexterity DC 15 to untangle the mass of amulets, of silver amulets, one of which shines a little more brightly than the rest. which is made more obvious once it is free. This single... Do we want to give like the players a magic amulet, or do we just want to say like it's just got a diamond in it? And make it more valuable, like seemingly, because otherwise if they try to sell this ball of like chains, it's just like, oh, here you go, I'll pay you however heavy this ball of like metal is, essentially. But if they like untangle it, they can find like a diamond in it. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to make several skill checks of this because I just had a thought. The mass of silver can be sold for, let's say, 15 GP. One of which has a diamond in it. The diamond amulet is worth, let's just say, 100 GP. The 11 other well-made silver amulets are worth 15 GP each. Players can smash/break the ball to reveal a diamond worth, actually, we'll say the diamond amulet is worth 150 GP, and otherwise the diamond is worth 100 GP on its own. The silver scraps from the rest, the chains, is worth 10 GP. There we go. How does that sound to you?
Sounds pretty decent.
I just like the idea of like a bunch of like just a bit of loot that you get a
like fix up you for going through a tough fight. Yeah.
So it's just worth money, really. I mean, I guess we can make it magic if we really wanted to, but I think they've got enough magic stuff, like just items in general. And we do want to put some more stuff in number 6 later, I feel.
Potentially.
Okay, you know what? I think we've done enough for tonight. We can work on room 9, 1, 2, 3, and 6 some other time. What do you think?
I guess we have to. I'm having fun, though.
It is very fun to work on the Forge. Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining us. Please comment, like, and subscribe, please. It'll really help us out. And bye-bye.
Ciao.